Okay, what do they give me? They give me A1. I see that. They give me A7. They ask for R. They ask for S7. So yeah, I got to kind of write things down now. And someone says, what are you writing down? Basically, the formulas that I know. I'll tell you what the formulas I know. I know AN is equal to A1 times R to the N minus 1. All right, so they give me two facts. And let me write these things down now. So I'm going to write down A7. And what's A7 going to be? 128 over 143. They tell me what A1 is. A1 is 6. And then we go over here, I get R, which I don't know what R is, by the way. They're actually asking for R. So it's going to be R raised to what power? Well, again, I want to apply. This is A7, so this would be the 6th power. All right? Now, granted, it might seem tricky to you, but let me write this down. So it's going to be 128, 143 times 6 equals R to the 6th power. All right, there's trouble here. I want to point out the trouble is R could be plus or minus. All right? Let me write that down for you. R, if you solve the equation, could be plus or minus 2/3. And by the way, if you have a calculator, you're more than welcome to take the number, compute in your calculator, take the 6th root of it. Your calculator is going to certainly say 2/3, but I hope you realize that we're basically using the square root rule on it, plus or minus 2/3. And why is that? This is like R cubed squared. We're using square root rule on it. That's all we're doing, all right? So I got the R. And the problem is if you get the R, there's two problems, all right? Let me get my eraser out. All right? So let's go back to the question. And the question is now find S7. Well, S7 could be two possibilities, all right? So let me write it down for you. So S7, whoops, could be 1 minus 2/3 to the 7th power over 1 minus 2/3 times A1, which is 6, or S7 could be 1 minus a minus 2/3 to the 7th over 1 minus a minus 2/3, and this is times 6. Two numbers over there. So I want to point out my answer key. I put this down, and I put the two different answers down for you. All right? Now, granted, I'm expecting you to do the computation. I will say this, though, that if you're having trouble with using a calculator, you really should learn how to use a calculator to get the numbers that we're presenting to you, including if you're using what I've interspersed throughout the notes, the application Sage. Sage is a really good calculator, all right? You're gonna have to learn how to use a calculator. Bottom line arithmetic can be very tedious, and I do believe this is tedious arithmetic, although the numbers are not outrageously difficult. They're really not, all right? By the way, I noticed I made a typo over here, and I gotta correct the typo. And I'm gonna do that now. You're not gonna see the typo though. I noticed it over here. This should read R equals minus 2/3. My mistake. Again, if you see a mistake on my notes and I don't see it, you can certainly share that with me. And my name, again, is Ron Bannon. That's right over here. My email address is B as in boy, the @ symbol, NNON.US. Thank you.